actually be the situation. And Ben Rhodes, we mentioned it earlier on in the show how good he is on the road courses. This is an opportunity day for him right here.
Is that wild? Jumping over those curbs? So cool to watch. Listen to him hard on the gas right there, up across those curbs.
And you're still in the corner when you're shifting, when you're grabbing that next gear, third gear, that section of the racetrack. And Ben actually going to fourth gear right there, which not everybody in the field's doing. Some guys choose to keep it on the rev limiter as they go into turn 6. It's more a preference than anything, Michael. I know for me, I like the rev limiter. It kept me from overdriving the vehicle.
You can see that rough ride that Ben's experienced and bouncing all over the racetrack. That's that rev limiter you heard as he drives down into turn 1, pulls it into second gear.
Michael and Regan, we were talking about the speeds are really up this year and due to some changes to the track.
Well, yeah, and you know Goodyear's always going to bring better tires, but they've ground down some of these big curves that have helped the grip and them being able to really cut some of the corners better because of that.
Already a fast racetrack, and now we're going to grind down some corners. We're going to add more grip. We're going to give a tire that's a little faster. And we're going to throw some trucks in the middle of the bus stop chicane as well. Yeehaw!
Hearing that Daniel Hemrick just had a moment in the bus stop.
He got a really loose
right
truck.
there, but just prior to that, this was that moment.
Talk about trying to roll that speed. He got loose on entry, and man, he did a nice job of hanging on to that Napa Night Vision number 19.
And that's a save that sometimes doesn't always happen. So many times we've seen trucks get loose entering the bus stop on that first right-hand corner.
Yeah, that push started before with the 4-speed? Yeah, more than I'd like to admit, apparently.
Did you hear that? Have you ever push started before with a 4-speed? Yes, I have a few times. But are they telling us because they know we're on TV and they don't want us to tell the world, or is it you think it's really that tight and that close? I think it's that close.
I think it's that close, Michael, and certainly as we get to stage 2, it gets a little bit murkier. Here in stage 1, it seemed like it was pretty cut and dry and simple as to when and where these guys would pit, and we'll just have to see if they think they're within a window right now that could get them to the end of stage 2.
I don't think they are.
So NASCAR is going to open the pits this time. See if there's any takers.
20.
And a quick note, the only driver off track now is Raja Karuth. During break, they did push his truck back, had that rear axle problem that Amanda reported on. So heartbreak early for Raja.
What an exciting start to this race, Michael. We've seen, all kinds of stuff going on the way. Amanda?
Yeah, Connor Zilic is also saying that his truck is a little tight, but he's also emphasizing the importance of finding clean air out there. I talked to Connor about getting this ride in the 45 truck this weekend, and he said that Trackhouse called him and there was no hesitation. The thought to do a triple this weekend with it spaced out, a no-brainer. And as we move on to Corey Heim, who just pulled into his box, his crew chief reminding him that it is a bit of a downhill here at Watkins Glen as Corey Heim is off. Felt great about that truck as he leads this pack, Jamie.
Great stop for those guys in the number 1 box. Corey Heim maintains position. We will step aside. We're back to racing action. 7 laps to go in stage 1 from Watkins Glen. All too soon for Honeycutt in the 26, and green flag is in the air once again. Love that new restart zone. They are bumping and banging from the get-go. There's the green flag. Look at them. Here comes Corey Heim. He led the first 12 laps. He wants to take it back down into turn 1. Ben Rhodes to the lead.
Ben did a really nice job coming off of turn 7 there to keep his truck to the outside of Gio Ruggiero. It set him up for that angle into turn 1 and to be able to get past him and clear.
Ross Chastain with a nice move on this restart. He's up to the 3rd spot as they're just going to be scrambling back through this pack.
See the one of William Sawalich entering the fray. Haven't talked about him yet this race.
Oh, there's contact.
They're trying to go 3 wide right there.
Oh.
Wow, the turn for Tanner Gray.
He got tired.
It's going to damage the front of that truck. What a mess that looked like.
You got to be careful not to do that too much throughout the course of the day. There is grass in some of those areas, and that grass will get on the radiator. That'll cause you to overheat, so you don't want to make a habit of getting in that dirt too much.
We talked about this playoff picture how important stage points are and Ben Rhodes and changing his strategy because of the situation. Well, that's why he stayed out. He's currently second. Can he keep that truck up there and gain those stage points? It's a big move for this team.
Look at Zilich, guys. He is on the move again. He had gained the most spots before that first caution. Here he is marching forward. Just got around Williams Sawalich, moves into 7th.
And a good pit stop for that Zilich team. They were able to pick him up 4 positions on pit road as we went to break earlier. That helps. It's way easier to pass on pit road than it is on the racetrack. We've heard some of the drivers talking about how tough the track position is out there and trying to get that track position and wanting it. So nice job by that team, as well as Ross Chastain's team also picking them up on a number of spots.
That 99 truck of Ben Rhodes, he needs to run the 3.5 laps of his career right here to hang in there and pick up those points. This is huge. As you see, Ross Chastain gets to the inside of him. Can lose 1 or 2, but he just doesn't want to give away any more than that.